There's something unusual with how the human body reacts to the workout stimulus or to resistance. And for me to try and break it down to its very fundamental components and to try and predict and estimate the way I'm going to recover in the cycle, it's just too complex for me to do so. And I feel like if we were able to find a definite, a relationship with how our body works in terms of the stimulus that we get, if it was a very concise way of finding that out, then we would all be amazing workout workers, right? We'd all be able to lift a ton of weight. We'll do the perfect progression, perfect weight. We have like the perfect diet and everything. But we don't have that, right? We don't have a direct relationship between our performance and particular workouts. So I understand how people are trying to find a journey, They're trying to experiment, they're trying to find out what's best for their body, right? But I'm not sure if that's the right way to go it, because what if our body innately is just unpredictable to a very fundamental level? Rather, it's more of a trend that we can kind of find out with a rough vein or like a rough workout or like a very rough rep scheme, right? So like our body will adapt to different types of stimulus, right? So with today's workout, I had to do 107.5 kilos for a set of 5, just one set. And this was a 5 kilo increase from the last squat session. And that was the same number of reps, but if you haven't watched that video, you'll know that I'll just tell you. But like I was really struggling with the weight. It was a weight that I typically feel really comfortable with, and it doesn't feel too heavy on my back. And yet, as I went down, my lower back was completely pumped. My trunk was unstable when I was going down. When I was going back up, I was just wiggling my ass around, and everything was just, there was no elegance to the squat movement, down the eccentric and the concentric. So that's why it kind of gave me the evidence, I guess, or like gave me the backup for my uncertainty towards today's workout. As today's workout was heavier than last time. So when I put the weight on my back, I was pretty surprised. When I was doing my warm-up, I felt poppy. I felt like I was pushing hard out of the squat, out of the hole of the grass, and I was getting the weight up pretty well. I was feeling a tiny bit in my adductors, but they instantly disappeared. Like the pain just disappeared straight away. This discomfort. And I was able to kind of posture my back such that I was able to engage my abs a lot more effectively. And I was going back up without any pain at all in my lower back. So I was pretty surprised about that. So, it kind of sucks that knowing that I felt this good, right, with this much strength, I didn't get to use all of it. And that's simply because I was in the start of the base cycle of the small of training program. And, it kind of makes you feel like you've wasted some potential of that workout. Like you haven't gone your hardest and stuff. But I think I need to overcome the idea that I need to go all out in every single session. I need to maximize every single bit of my strength, like every ounce of my strength, right? And I think it's better to keep some gas in the tank and then work on it the next day. So over here, I was just making sure I was comfortable with the weight. I pushed up to 130 kilo hold. I tried squatting a bit to the quarter just to make sure during that eccentric down movement, I was comfortable with the weight I had to push for the next set, right? So it's kind of like shocking your CNS such that it makes the the lighter weight feel significantly lighter than usual. So here's how it went about. I would say, just from looking at this, for my prior squats just in this video, my bar was leaning heavily to my right side. But here I was trying to compensate for that, trying to make sure that it's a bit more parallel to the ground. And just having a look, I feel like it's very fluid. Like my squat upwards and down it's going up smoothly. And I was pretty glad about that. So I guess I can come down to the conclusion that the bad days when you work out will translate to good days. And simply put, if you only have good days, then how are you going to use a reference to recognize that you're having a very good workout, a good session? You need those kind of bad workouts in order to maximize the best of your potential in a new workout. So that's just my reflection, and I'll see you guys next time.